Many of you are wondering, where should I turn to right now in these times where nothing is certain, and where really the question arises, what is this all about? And yeah, people are asking themselves deep questions, and many of you feel lost and maybe desperate, and definitely a lot are feeling fearful right now. And so the first thing that I want to say is that the higher wisdom that comes through is inviting everybody to remember that whatever happens, in the end, everything will be okay. And remember, even if you don't know in your own person, but remember on soul level that you come from a source that is well-being. And this, okay, I need to make this more concrete so that those of you who are actually stuck in fear get this. As long as you are experiencing fear of the unknown, fear of what's going on around you and that it might affect you in some way, shape or form, as long as that is the case and you have an inner state of fear, you're not free. You are constrained, you're like in chains, right? And with your energy of fear, you're not contributing to the well-being of others and the well-being of the planet. So fear is a choice. And once you take your control back, your control over how you feel, you realize that feeling fear, choosing fear, or choosing something else is totally in your control. Whatever happens around you right now is not in your control. But whether you choose the response of fear is in your control. And so you can experiment with this just for maybe one day, today. If you have been experiencing fear for the past couple of days or weeks, then I invite you now to just assume, okay, this is a choice that I have to enter into that state or to choose something else. And this something else could be letting go, releasing the need for control. Okay? Let go of your need to control the situation. Because A, you can't, and B, this is not what's necessary right now. Because this will bring you into fear because you realize all the time that you have no control. So how you release the fear, how you let go of the fear is by letting go of the need to control. And then move into trust. If you have no control, you might as well trust. Okay? Trust in life. Trust in the stream of well-being that is always available to us. And once you do that, you're closer to that than closer to the state of unwellness, which the fear brings you closer to. I hope this makes sense in the way I say it. It's possibly not the most articulate way to say it, but I hope you're getting this. So release the fear, move into the trust, realize that this is your control, this is the choice you have. And once you enter this state of mind, that you have a choice over how you feel and how you react and respond right now in this difficult situation, you will then come to the realization of where you are at right now. Because right now, if you are at home, either by yourself or with your loved ones, safe, right, and sound, if you have food, if you have shelter, if you have warmth, if you have each other maybe, or you have some way of connecting to somebody, then where you're at right now is not in a place where you need to fear anything. All the fear is projecting or is projected and projected into a future scenario that your mind is making up. You could be fearful of, what if I get the virus? What if a family member gets the virus? What if it gets worse in Germany? What if it gets worse in USA? What if it gets worse in wherever? And what do we do if? And how about the economy? And then all of these emotions come up and you're reactive to them and you deal with them and they're not helping you. So once you leave that behind, come into the present moment and realize all is well right now where I am at right now. And then move from that place of consciousness of the present moment and manifest from that place of consciousness, all is well right now. And then also, I've said this in another video, realize the gift that you might have right now, some of you or a lot of you might have right now, the gift of more time to think, more time to be with yourself, more time to come in contact with your soul, with your desires, with your longings, with your wishes for this life, and see what develops from there. This is only the beginning of changes that are happening, but they're all good. Dear ones, the wisdom that comes through is so many of you letting us know that so many of you, is letting many of you know that it is all positive. It is a change and it is a disruption and it is a destruction in many ways, but it is also to facilitate us to move forward. And there is no need to fear. Whatever happens, happens, and you deal with it when it happens. Like the question, what if I get it and if it gets really bad or something, right? The virus, for example. If you get it, you get it. And if you get it, you deal with it. And again, you don't deal with it in terms of what if the worst happens then once I have it. But it's like, okay, if I have it, how can I make myself feel better in each moment so that it doesn't get to the worst point? You have the control over how you feel in each and every moment if you choose it from the present moment. Okay, so I'm inviting you to choose love, to choose trust over fear, to choose reflection, to choose gratitude over fear right now. And trust me, this is how you're so much more helpful and beneficial to everybody around you in much more difficult circumstances right now than you. You contribute to other people's well-being by being well-being yourself, by feeling it, by radiating it, by letting it stream and flow out into the world. Okay, I'm gonna love you and leave you for today, and I'll talk to you next time.